Well, hello everyone. Dan Hurd with Dan Hurd Prospecting here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I hope to earn your subscription today. I am standing here with my buddy
Brian Thomas with Brian Thomas Gold.
We just finished having the Garrett Shootout Gold Challenge where we had dozens of people up here metal detecting, finding gold nuggets. We had a blast and found a lot of gold. Now today's job is to take the excavator and start reclaiming all the land that we opened up and cleaning up the environment. Any damage that we did, we're gonna bring it back to its natural state. But as we do that, we'll be scraping down a lot of the piles that we made, and I'll be running that metal detector over them, hopefully finding more gold. Let's go! So wish us luck, and I hope you enjoy. Come on. So we've already spent one day filling in a couple pits. Today will be the last day here, especially since there's a rainstorm coming in. We're gonna do our best to make this place look good. And today I will be using Garrett's Axiom metal detector. I've really fallen in love with this thing over the last few days. Really happy with it. Just found my first good signal. Somewhere down in here. Where was it? Somewhere in here there's a good signal. I'm gonna see what we get. That's it right there. Let's see what we have. And first signal, a roofing nail. In the pocket she goes. Brian, I think we may have found our first piece of the day. Haven't put it in my mouth yet to clean it off, but that's a piece of quartz.
Oh boy.
And you get a phone call. If that's Dave,
boy.
If that's Dave, you better rub it in.
It is.
It is? Rub it in hard.
It is.
Well, it doesn't look like much right now. It definitely needs to be cleaned up. But there is a lot of gold in that little rock. I can feel how heavy it is. You can see the specks all over the surface and the quartz. Basically everything that doesn't look like quartz there is a big gold nugget. But definitely has to be cleaned before we can make any determinations. Garrett Axiom detector strikes again. Now let's find another. Brian, what's in your scoop?
Well, you got me beat, but
Nice. 5 minutes of each other.
look at that.
Nice little piece.
We got one.
I think this pile is loaded, man.
Yeah, it's rich.
We're gonna have to do a really good job of reclamating here by, you know, spreading it out nice and thin over and over and over again. Yep. Real good job of reclamating.
Yep.
10 minutes later, nugget 2. I don't see any gold on it, but it's a piece of quartz and it's making the machine scream, so in the mouth it goes. And getting my minerals for the day. Yeah, there's gold all through that end. We'll get the close-up on that, but again, you're not gonna be able to see much until it gets cleaned. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. What's in your mouth? Dirt. Oh, you're finding the clean ones today. I'm finding the ones in quartz.
Little beauty, huh?
Oh, I gotta get the close-up on yours. Wow. Love the structure of this stuff. Straight out of the vein. No placer wearing at all. That's 2 each. Brian says he has a feeling that this is it.
Just such a small target. Small target.
Looking good, sounding good.
Oh, it's one of the rocks.
Rocks are good. On the rocks in your fingers?
It's quartz.
It's quartz. It's gold.
It's gold right there.
Gold, baby. I see it. Oh, damn, you're one up on me.
Right there.
Look at that. Tiny. That's where the 24K comes in. I'm not sure if mine would have got that. So small.
It's barely even noticeable. It's crazy.
Yeah. tiny, but it's gold. How small that is, and it was detected. Every detector has its place. The 24K obviously can get this. The Axiom wouldn't be able to get this, but the Axiom can get gold that's way deeper than the 24K can. It's the Goldmaster 24K, right? That's the name of it?
Garrett Goldmaster 24K.
Tiny gold. Now this is an odd one. It looks like a chunk of ironstone, not a chunk of iron, but I think I see yellow bits in it. I can't tell. It's definitely setting off the machine. Is that stone? Not like... I guess I should check it on the magnet. It looked like gold, but no, it was magnetic. So I think it's just a chunk of iron. That fooled me. And
I got two.
Are they rock or are they?
Dude, I'm honestly, I don't know. I think they're decayed iron.
Decayed iron? Not magnetic. What? I'm sure it's not lead. No, that's rock.
Is that gold right there on the corner?
It is, totally.
2 in 1.
Are they both?
Yeah. Look.
Well, that doesn't sound right.
No.
But the other one does. The other one's zippy.
This piece broke off. This is weird, man.
You never know what you're gonna find.
What kind of material is the into here?
That's gold.
That is
Definitely a rock.
This one is also gold. And this one is also gold.
Loving it. Okay, Brian's really beating me now. I gotta find some gold. I don't know why I'm making everything into a competition now. Is this another? Sounds good. It is a crisp, really crisp signal. So crisp it could be a wire. Well, we're both digging this one. Really good sounding signal down there, but it's in really hard pack. So we're hoping. You're closer. Still all over the place?
Yeah, more lower numbers now.
Uh-oh. And a great nugget of iron. What a beautiful day in the California mother lode. Out here with friends, having fun, finding gold. Nice. Love it. Brian's going up to fill in the next pit up top there. He's gonna be working for a while before I can go and detect his workings. But just to let you know, I did bring water, a tub, and a pan. And tomorrow when I come up, I'm going to go and start panning all around. Metal detectors have a minimum size that they can actually detect, which is fairly large. So I'm gonna see if I can go and pan some of the smaller gold out of that hillside and see how much is there. But that's tomorrow's video. He said he was going up top to fill in the other upper pit, but he seems to be just smoothing. I think he might be a bit of a perfectionist. Smooth that ground down. Yeah, makes it easier for me to detect after you're done. And because there's so many seeds in the natural topsoil that's around here, and we have a rainstorm coming in tomorrow, it won't take a week before you start seeing greenery growing. And in a month's time, this place, if it stays wet, this place will be just green as can be. Reclamating in a place like this, where we're mostly just moving topsoil around, is very, very easy because Mother Nature grows things back so simply. But one problem with that is Brian cut a bunch of fire guards all around, just, you know, for safety's sake. But the fact that he cleared these swaths of lands in kind of like a grid pattern to make sure that if a fire ever did start, it wouldn't run. The fact is those will grass over in no time. So those fire guards will have to be sort of recreated each season, unfortunately. Oh, look at me, I filled in my hole. Big chunk of iron about a foot down right there. But since he's done such a great job of flattening this, I better start filling in my holes. Is this your next trench to fill in?
Yep.
Yep. You're just making sure you're not missing anything at the bottom before you do?
That's right.
You did a great job of reclaiming below. I assume you'll do just as good up here.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, all of the reclamation is done. Now I think we're gonna play a little bit. Since we have a couple hours before nightfall, we want to find another nugget. You know, 3 in the morning for you, 2 in the morning for me, and then boom, nothing.
Yeah, bummer. We'll get it.
We'll get it. So we had something very interesting just happen, but I have to go back and talk with Brian before I let you know if I'm allowed to say anything. I don't know what just happened actually, but I took off, I went away, let Brian do his thing, and I was determined to find another nugget. So I'm over here where I found 3 nuggets during the competition just up the hill. Actually, I think I found one right there. That looks like a hole I didn't fill in. Done. And right below I got another signal. One there, and check it out. My nicest nugget of the day. Nice. That's gonna be really dirty in my mouth. Ew. Cleaning nuggets. Yummy. Nugget, baby. Let's get the close-up on that beautiful nugget. And now if you notice, the nuggets over here on this side are far more worn. They're actually like a plaster nugget versus the hard rock nugget we're getting on the other side. And if you did watch my previous videos, you will have seen that the other nuggets I got from right here, same idea. Rounded over plaster nuggets. Oh, that was a long dry spell. I think I'm gonna scour this area a bit better over here. During the competition, we had so many detectors going of every variety that there was so much interference. Now that I'm the only one out here, Brian's off dealing with things, the detector is running so smoothly that I might be able to find things I wasn't able to find the other day. Like that one. Okay, be a good boy. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Every little warble I hear, I go back over that spot just in case that warble was some faint noise. If I have any other signals close by, I'll dig them on camera. Now that sounds like iron. You know, on this machine, if it goes low before high, it's iron. But I'm gonna dig it all the same. Really sounds like iron to me. That really sounds like iron to me. It's in the scoop. Iron wire. But I had to dig it because, you know, 1-2 nugget, so close. So this is a nice sounding signal. But someone's dug here already, so it's interesting. This mess. It's right there. Unless it was in that. It wasn't that. Weird. It's up in the top grass, so. Or not. Fell out. Nothing. Tinfoil. Foiled again. Lead. So I made it back to Brian here. Brian, what just happened?
So we just had BLM field agent show up and bust my chops a little bit. He's like, hey man, how much digging are you doing here? So somebody filed a report on social media. Somebody who, I don't know, maybe they're jealous that they're not up here digging. I don't know, but all's good in our neck of the woods, and we had a great day, and you got gold, and I got gold. And
Yeah.
here we are, gold mining in California.
So he said you pushed a little bit too far outside the limits, but
I think we're all right.
We're all right, yeah. A little slap on the wrist.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
We'll do better next time.
We'll do better.
Yes. Let's leave some pictures of that gold right here.
Now, I've brought these pieces of gold home to clean them up to show you really nice pictures. Unfortunately, traveling home, I left them in a little bit of water to help them clean up a little bit. And traveling home on the plane, one of them took a bit of a beating. My 3 pieces of gold are now 4 pieces of gold. Well, 4 is bigger than 3, so that means I got more gold, right? I'm going to have 4 amazing specimens once this is cleaned up. Let's get her cleaned up and see what they look like. Now, I'm not sure if that one broke in 2 or if just sitting in water had enough of the mud dissolve away and there was actually just 2 pieces in there that were glued together with mud that just fell apart. We're going to throw these in an ultrasonic cleaner here in a second. We're going to get the rest of the mud off and possibly a little dip in some acid to whiten up the quartz a bit. And then these are going to be amazing. Okay, first step of this cleanup process, we're going to take the nuggets, we're going to put them in the ultrasonic cleaner with some hot water, really hot water, hot soapy water. Typically with an ultrasonic cleaner, the soap is like you're cleaning jewelry or watch bands or something like that, and the soap is there to break down the oils and waxes. Because these nuggets just have dirt and rust on them, I don't believe we actually need the soap in there. I think hot vinegar would actually do better to break down the waxes. But, hey, I don't know. I'm told to use hot soapy water. That's what I'm going to use to start with. I may do a second cleaning with
Now that was interesting. I didn't think about this beforehand, but the ultrasonic cleaner uses sound waves going through the water to vibrate the nuggets to clean them off. What I didn't expect was the fact that those sound waves that are almost inaudible to us really messed with the microphone on the camera. Basically drowned out everything I was saying. What I was trying to say is that we would try the soapy water for a bit, and we could see even right here that the soapy water was breaking off a lot of the loose dirt and rust. But once we did the soapy water, I would swap it out for some vinegar, which I warmed up in the microwave first, so it was hot vinegar, to see if the slightly acidic vinegar would break down the rust that was on the surface a bit better. As you can see, the soapy water was doing it. It was breaking it down and coming off. But I wanted to see if vinegar, which now is in there, would break down the rust more, actually dissolve it enough that it breaks off of the quartz, which in the end, the vinegar really didn't do it. I needed something stronger, like hydrochloric or muriatic acid, which in the end I did give it a soak in muriatic, but not until after I tried the vinegar for probably about 10 minutes and realized it wasn't doing anything more than the hot soapy water did. But it did clean them up, some.
a quick soak in diluted hydrochloric acid. I am sure that is an approved vessel for putting hydrochloric acid in. I'll leave it there for about 5 minutes just to whiten up the quartz a bit. Then I'll soak it for about 20 minutes in just water, flushing the water through to get all the acid out. And those should be beautiful specimens. You can tell the acid's doing its thing. You're starting to see a bit of yellow in the liquid itself. That's it, dissolving the iron. It's the iron that's making the rusty stains on the white quartz. Well, the placer type nugget there, it came out to 1.55 grams. Really nice looking rounded stuff, but still coarse because you know it did not travel far down that mountain. This nugget here, 1.23 grams. Yes, a lot of stone in that. Beautiful specimen. Golden quartz. 1.23 grams. Nice. 1.18 grams on this guy here. This is the one that broke off the bigger piece. And 2.09 grams on this guy. Definitely my favorite of the day. Big chunk of quartz there. Lots of gold going through it. Lots of character in the quartz. Lots of character in the gold. Lots of character all around. That's my favorite of the day. And you see how there's still a whole bunch of iron in there? I think a long soak in that muriatic acid, the hydrochloric acid, would have got rid of a lot of that iron in there. But I'm okay with the way it looks. And the backside, every bit as good as the front. And the total for the day is just under 6 grams. Personally, any day over a gram is a good day for me. 6 grams? That's awesome. And of course, we should have one shot to end the video off with of everything I've got from California already. Now, I'm shooting this after the fact when I'm home, so I can tell you right now that tomorrow's video, I find even more. While I show you some microscope images of this gold I found, amazing under the microscope, I need to talk a little bit about the song I've been playing throughout this whole California series. I've got a ton of questions about this song. Well, this song, sung by Brian Thomas and his band Long Cut, is not yet released. There is a link below to the band, but this song is not yet released. Brian tells me it is going to be released very shortly, and when it is released, I will leave a link to the full song here on YouTube and on Facebook. In my YouTube videos, I only play a small snippet of the song. If you want to hear the whole thing, you're going to have to check out Brian Thomas on YouTube and Facebook very shortly.
They walked the hills and valleys, worked the rivers and the creeks. The 49ers broke their backs in the high desert heat. Now I'm out here in these hills with a glimmer in my eye. I got my pick and shovel with me. The gold rush is still alive.
Well, Brian, I think I'm going to come back tomorrow and do a little bit of panning, if that's still allowed.
That sounds beautiful.
That sounds good. And then that's it for me. I'm out of California after tomorrow.
I'm gonna hitch a ride to Canada with this guy right here. Get me out, get me out. Hey, Canada, you don't extradite Americans, do you?
Well, you're allowed to come visit anytime you want. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave me that thumbs up. If I haven't earned your subscription yet, I hope I earned it today. And if you haven't started following Brian Thomas Gold, check him out on YouTube or other social media as well.
Thank you so much.
Hope you're all having a great day. Till the next one. Bye.
We dig with cold hard steel. If it takes moving mountains, then I will. There's gold in them there